Oh, take two.
Hi guys.
Hi
Sorry.
guys.
I didn't do my job and check that Peter had put the sound
Well,
on.
we're supposed to double check everything. I double checked that you turned that on.
I thought I looked over and saw it, but obviously
alright.
I didn't. I didn't do my job.
Shh.
It's
I've
fine.
already been accused of being a bully to you.
It's all right. I didn't. It's fine.
It's all right.
It's your fault for employing me.
I know.
Hi guys. Sorry,
guys.
Anne's already popped her champagne, so
Yeah.
we can't re-put the cork back in it and
We
re-pop
can
that.
pretend.
Oh,
Cheers.
So Anne's down with us for a couple days. When did you said you got in on?
I got in on Friday.
Yep.
Yeah, so I just started a tour. I'm doing about a week here, a week in Perth, and then back home. And yeah, it's been good so far. Yeah, Peter and I shot this morning. We
some
did
film.
Yeah, film.
Anne's crazy witch hair.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You look like one.
Feeling claustrophobic.
You look like one of those clowns at the circus.
I know, because I'm feeling... Well, you talk, then Anne talks. I'm going to do this. This is why you put me in the middle, isn't it?
Get the
You want me to do the
Yeah, we
windscreen
need some
wiping?
ping pong balls.
cork, pop them in your mouth.
Yeah, you wish. Yeah.
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 That's what we saw, that we only can shoot stuff with Anne for Inspire because YouTube
doesn't like her. She's adult content. Even
Yeah.
fully clothed, they still see her as adult content. Stefania's like that. She can't put anything up.
Really?
Yep, everything she puts, it's instant.
That's
regardless if she's just sitting there talking.
So they've flagged her name or something.
Yeah.
Most likely flagged her. Okay. Well, that happened to us for a while. Our account was, everything we put up went to limited.
That's because I had to go at one of the moderators.
Yeah.
That's what it said.
Well, that's what I mean. They put a
yeah.
flag on our channel for a
Yeah,
while.
so I asked the moderator, no, I'm not happy with your answer. I want a supervisor. You have to put me through to a supervisor. And he really didn't like it. And then we got flagged for a month. And I reckon he flagged our channel for a month.
Everything that went up was limited ads, and we had to appeal every
single one
video.
of them.
Yeah, it was
Which is
annoying.
Pain, but they stopped doing that. Though
Yeah.
I still don't like all of the whole social media have got people at the top end deciding on their wokeness what the world gets to see. And I just heard something on the weekend that if you go to, what's the chat thing?
Chat GPT.
GPT, and you ask it, can you write a nice poem about Donald Trump? It will not. If you ask it to write a nice poem about Biden, it will.
Really?
Yep. See, it's already... So just the fact it won't do that means that this AI...
Has nothing nice to say about Donald Trump.
No, but it can't be like that because there's got to be something nice to say about everyone in the world. His nice orange skin. Right? His nice wife.
He has a nice champignon.
He has a nice daughter, a nice wife. So he has a nice champignon, yes. But no, seriously, it isn't AI supposed to be, and it's already showing it's closed. There's a lot of AI that's already been closed. It's the people who own it already setting an agenda to what the AI is going to do.
Are you sure the robots aren't getting too smart and they have their own consciousness?
Yeah, they have their own opinions.
That's why I always say
Maybe.
please and thank you to my Siri.
No,
because when the robots...
they're still, at the end of the day, the robots are being programmed to do a certain thing. And this is where it could get really dangerous because the woke people, some of the woke people in the world don't think humans should be on the planet. And if they get AI to believe it, AI can wipe us out.
That's why
like
I say please
Terminator.
and thank you.
You're still going to get wiped out. You're a human.
They'll wipe me out last.
No, they won't. You're a human. No, you'll get wiped out first. Women will be first. If they wipe out all the women, nobody can have babies anymore. That's the end of it.
What if I don't identify as a...
Sorry, they'll look at the uteruses. The AI is smart enough to go, she's got a uterus.
I'll get a
She's
hysterectomy.
gone.
How are they going to survive without people? The computers.
AI?
Yeah. They don't have bodies. They're going to build themselves bodies.
No, but the AI going to have robots and things like that.
Yeah,
We already got
but
robot
who's gonna
vacuum
build- they're
cleaners.
gonna build each
AI
other.
can already run around and vacuum the world.
Can come and do
They
my
can
house.
vacuum up all the dead people.
Oh my God.
I don't know, it's just that I found it really weird that you could ask it to write a poem about anybody as soon as you said Donald Trump, it refused to, which means someone is programmed in to that thing is nothing good's allowed to be said about him on their
There
channel.
might not be anything nice, like
course
where it
there
gathers
is.
its information.
No, I disagree.
Okay.
Well, I'm actually going to try. I'm going to think of some bad people in the world and see if it'll write something nice about Ted Bundy or one
Okay,
of
yeah.
those. And if it does, then I've proved my point.
Okay.
Okay.
Let us know how your experiment
I'm not
is.
doing lettuce. I'm not cooking.
What?
I'm not doing cooking shows. Lettuce.
Let us know how you go
Lettuce.
with your experiment. So how was your week?
My week was good. Beck went out with my son on Friday.
We didn't go out. He just came to my house.
Well, my son went to Beck's house on Friday, and then Beck cried in a Taylor Swift concert on her own. She was crying because she was the only person in there on her own.
No, I wasn't.
Because Jared ran away. Said, I'm not going to cinemas with you. You have to come see that other movie again. The second time because she fell asleep. And then on Sunday yesterday she went and saw her friend, and she saw Porter Robinson on Friday night.
No, I saw Porter Robinson on Monday
Oh,
night.
sorry,
If
Monday
you're going
night.
to tell me everyone how my week was, at least do it properly.
Well, it's close. I'm not a calendar. That's why I employ you. Except there's numbers on the calendar, so it doesn't work.
Yes, it does.
Not always with numbers.
And Peter's week was fine. He worked and he shot with Rara. But he's figuring out what film he likes. Can you tell? Maybe we started this podcast before.
But I didn't do my job properly.
No, I didn't.
I employed Beck. You on your second top up? We've only been going 5 minutes.
We were doing it for like 10 minutes before.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, it wasn't too long. Anyway, how was your weekend?
Well, it was good. I got here, as I said, I got here on Friday, and I've sort of been everywhere. I've been all around Melbourne, from as far east as Ballan to north as Kyneton. And then I've been staying down at Seaford. And now I'm in the mountains, well, staying in the mountains with Peter. So I've been everywhere. It's a nice little adventure
tour of
so far.
Victoria.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very good.
And then we're going to stick you out in some cold road at night.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to do that
headlights
tonight.
of cars.
Well, it shouldn't be too cold. It's pretty. I think it's going to be warm for the next few days.
Yeah, it's really
dark
warm
clouds
now.
coming over, so maybe there's storm clouds.
It's a-
It's all right. It's only my sister.
You're
She
loving
doesn't-
your new
She
watch.
doesn't. I do. I sleep better.
You don't sleep.
I do. It tells me I'm sleeping my 8 hours. I'm getting deep sleep. So I wasn't doing that before.
You still would have told
No.
you. You were still doing
It's-
that.
God,
Just because
I
it tells you.
It's making him sleep.
It's sleep better. I'm doing more exercise. I'm eating vital greens now because of the watch.
I had my vital greens again this morning.
So I had mine every day on the weekend.
Well, I don't have any at home. I just have it.
Oh, is that gross stuff you were drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't look
Gross
very nice.
stuff.
It's not too bad actually. I'm
It
kind
actually
of,
gets better as you drink
yeah,
more.
I'm kind of a bit used to it now.
You
I
feel
don't know.
better?
it's-
I still do it with my big skull, but that can't skull.
I can't scull things. I'm weak. But it's not too bad. It doesn't taste like too much. I still think it'd be better in apple juice though.
We'll buy some apple juice.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you will.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you will.
I think I'm being healthier though from having the vitamins and the vital greens. I feel better. Maybe it's a placebo effect, but I feel healthier.
See, I think that's what might make me sleep better. is-
Yeah, not your watch. Just because it's telling you how long you slept doesn't mean that.
No, but haven't had my restless nights.
I've been having really.
Since I had the watch on at night, I think there's something to watch. It's actually
injecting stuff.
injecting into
apple juice.
No, I think I put microdoses in the watch.
I've been having pretty broken sleeps. I've been having the weirdest dreams. Like I had some weird dream the other night that we were at like it was like a workshop, but we were like in a house, and then there was someone there. I don't think he was part of the workshop, but I don't know how he was involved. I can't remember it too well. It was a few days ago. But for some reason, he had to die, and that you were going to be the one to kill him. And so you had to like.
Why would you do that to me?
I don't know, but we had to like.
Just because you can't open things doesn't mean you can't kill things.
We had to give him some needle that would like kind of sedate him a bit, and then you had to like get like a giant meat cleaver and like slice his throat, and then like everyone from the workshop was like, oh, like we're all gonna watch you do this, and so everyone like went into this room while this, and I was like, I'm not watching this, so I like.
Was this after Saw?
No,
Most likely it was after
it
Night
was
of Saw.
It was over the weekend.
Yeah, which has been after
No,
Saw.
it was Sunday night.
Yeah, when did you see Saw?
Last week sometime.
No, I know, that's what I mean. It's Saw coming back at
This is
you.
weird, and everyone
You're
like
making me kill people.
So yeah, like everyone watched, and I ran away upstairs because I didn't want to be part of it.
but
then
you made me do it.
No, you wanted to.
No, you said I had to.
Oh, maybe you wanted to. I think. I don't know. No, it wasn't me telling you to do it. I think you said you wanted to. Anyway, I went upstairs to hide from all of this. And then you didn't kill him, and he had this like big cut in his neck, and he was still alive, and he came upstairs and was talking to me. It was really weird.
Did we do a photo shoot? Why not? That would have been cool.
It was really... The weirdest part was the workshop people like sitting around watching. I was like, why?
That's so weird.
I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Yeah, it was
Maybe
pretty...
AI got in there.
It was pretty messed up. Anyway, that's not going to happen if you come to a workshop, I promise.
No, I'll make sure I do kill you. I won't leave you half dead.
So strange.
So
Anyway,
strange.
I don't know what's wrong with my brain.
Too much wine before
Too
bed.
much, maybe. Left alone all weekend. Maybe that's why.
No, I think because you go 8 to 10 hours without having any every single day, and it's not coping with that while you're
What?
asleep.
Maybe.
You'll have to intravenous yourself before you go to bed.
Maybe. No, I'd get too thirsty. I already wake up really thirsty in the middle of the night. My cat stopped knocking my water bottle over though, which is nice.
Which cat used to do that?
Gandalf used to do it in the morning, but Sister does it sometimes during the night. But she stopped doing that as well. They're both growing up.
Oh,
They don't...
we had a surprise in our bedroom last night.
Oh, what?
Found a budgie in there.
How did a budgie get in there?
Well, Shri had nobody to blame but herself because I hadn't touched the budgie cage all day. So we reckon she hasn't shut the door properly. Oh, no, I don't. And I went around the side and the door was partly open. Well, I haven't been at the budgie cage today. It was just sitting up in the curtains. So I went to just thinking it's going to be tame. Like the wild ones outside now. I put my finger out and I land on it. I can hand feed them now, the outside ones.
That's cute.
I'll have to get you to hand feed one.
No, it's all right.
They're good fun. They let you pat them and everything.
It's okay.
Didn't you find a wild one and tame and put it in the cage, or?
No.
No, that's not you. Okay.
No, it's not me. Well, I found this wild one. I haven't put her in a cage. I'm still building the cage for her. I haven't put her in there yet.
It's going to have like one of those little hamster things with the little
Yeah, and
spout
we-
filled with wine.
It's also got a hamster wheel in there, but she'll never go in it. That's too much like exercise. In fact, she'll find some way of jamming it so it can't spin so she can sleep in it.
That'd be right.
But yeah, no, I was in there and I'm thinking it's going to jump on. No, of course it didn't. It flew away with it. So it landed on the shelf in the bedroom, just went up to it close and just sat there and just let me pick it up like that.
Oh, that's nice.
At least I think it was scared and lost.
Which one was it?
One of the green ones. Oh, it's a yellow one. One of the budgies.
One of the I don't know. Was it the
It
blue
wasn't
one?
the blue one. If it was the blue one, I might have opened the window.
No. I think the blue one's getting along with the other one.
No, it's not. It's attacking the one
Oh,
in the nest.
really?
Yeah, it all day. It will not let it get out of the nest. Attacks it every time.
That's so strange.
It's Austin.
Oh, that's strange though.
I know. But it killed Austin's other bird,
Oh,
pecked it to death.
that's quite
So
terrifying.
it might have to be.
Sounds like something from one of my freaky dreams.
Well, I can't let it
Kill
go
the budgies.
because the kookaburras would eat it in a second.
Yeah.
So I remember when a next door neighbour had budgies and he didn't shut the door properly and two flew out. And before they got like 10 feet from the cage, these kookaburras gone.
Savage.
So savage.
Savages.
And you worry about penguins.
Penguins are evil. Their mouths are disgusting.
Why?
Have you never
haven't
seen a
seen them.
penguin mouth?
No.
It's got rows of
Horrifying.
teeth.
Oh, like a
alien.
shark's kind of thing.
No, it's like zzz, zzz, zzz.
That's cool.
Not for her, it isn't.
Terrifying.
Teeth are cool.
I was watching Kardashians yesterday. I found out that Khloe
They're
Kardashian,
terrifying.
she's terrified of whales, and her daughter torments her and keeps drawing her pictures of whales.
How can a picture torment you?
No,
Especially
like
of a
not,
whale.
so like the picture's not tormenting. Like her daughter's just doing it to make fun of her. Like she'll go to like kindy and comes back and she's like, "Look what I drew you, mum." She knows that her mum hates whales.
Maybe she should get a whale tattoo on her face.
I thought it was funny. Anyways, I know
Anyways.
you don't like the Kardashians.
I'm not a fan of Kardashians at all. Again, just steal all our money.
I don't give them any money. Like,
Yes, you do. Every time you watch a show, they got paid.
I guess.
I guess.
Oh,
So you do give them money.
it's entertainment while I'm hungover on the couch.
And every time you buy Kim's wear,
I
and
don't.
oh, you looked at it.
I looked at it because I wanted to see what it felt like. Because
And what did it feel like?
It was quite soft, actually.
Oh, quite soft actually. As soft as first class pajamas.
I cannot find my first class pajamas again.
Have you? So Tulum. Have you actually contacted him again today?
No, I haven't because you've had your phone and we've been filming. And then you
I
went
didn't
out.
start filming till nearly 1 o'clock.
I forgot.
You forgot.
I mean,
All I can see is that money's down the drain.
I'm going to give him my number so I don't have to rely on him texting you and I can just deal with him directly.
But you can deal with him directly
No,
every single
not
day.
at home.
We don't need to do it at home.
But I also don't get it's just easier. I'm just going to give him my number. I wanted to do that ages ago.
That's all right.
What?
But then I'm not going to know that, oh, you've let it go. So we need to contact the bank quickly if it's not
Okay.
going to. It's all right. You and your leaving of clothes behind.
I know.
And that wasn't even a rush morning.
I don't know how the hell that happened because I packed everything the night before and it's not like it was a...
So where did they find them?
I don't know, he didn't say.
What is this, your $200 shorts?
Yes.
Said she paid $25. No, I paid $200 for them, and he hasn't shipped them because
they haven't
our
shipped.
bank sent it to his bank, but his bank goes, we didn't get it.
Oh,
But our
do
bank
you think
says-
they're dodgy?
Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
And their bank doesn't allow our bank to track. So our bank has tracked it to get to being put into,
Yeah.
but their bank don't allow it for tracking after that.
Oh, how convenient.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we can just dispute it with NAB.
I know, it's a pain.
I'll do it. It's my thing. It's a
My
me
thing.
It's a me thing. It's
me
on my
thing.
to-do list.
Cool, so what have you been doing this week?
Well, you answered all of that for me. Stole all of
Stole
my
your
thunder.
Limelights.
Yeah. So, I don't really have anything else really exciting to say.
I think I have some good stuff next week.
Why? What's that?
So I reckon I'll be down to the drives that I'm rebacking up back to when your first shoot was.
Oh my god, I'm actually really excited to see that. Because you
I
never
told you I
posted.
found Rara's first shoot,
Yes, you did.
which is pretty cool. I have to show, Rara hasn't seen them yet.
Yeah.
I'll have to, grab a couple of them and show her because it was when she was on catwalk for Kiss Girl Lingerie and then some backstage shots. She looks so young though. I forgot she was only like 18 when I first photographed her.
I was only 18.
Yeah,
as
but I
well.
don't know, I don't think of Rara like that.
Right.
Like you looked like a girl. I couldn't remember her looking like a girl.
Right.
Anyway, but yeah, and the first time I saw her, she's in lingerie on a catwalk. So it's not like you don't look like a girl. Her hair was, I think, up and...
You just said you did look like a girl.
Yeah, but in the photo she looks like a girl. On the catwalk she didn't.
Right.
But in the photos I did backstage, yeah, that's when she looked.
And is that how you two met at that catwalk
Yeah,
show?
it's the first time we ever met.
Okay.
In fact, we met because I walked up to her because the last thing she wore was like this harnessy thing so the boobs weren't covered.
Okay.
And she was out the back and everyone was sort of doing their congratulations and crap. And there's a couple of who know photographers, like guys who just snuck in there. And I just watched them, they're all they're shooting Rara, not shooting anyone else. It's because
Yeah, 'cause she
her
had no
boobs
top
were
on.
showing.
Yeah.
So I just walked up to Rara and whistled and said, the guys over there just shooting your tits, girl. And she goes, no way. And she looked and goes, fuck off. I just yelled back at them and covered herself up. And that was the first time I met her and we got talking. She says, oh, you're Peter, you're the one who does Kiss Girl Lingerie ads. And we sort of hook up. She goes, I'd love to do a shoot. And we just arranged a shoot. And I think the second shoot we did, Kiss Girl used those pictures. Like it wasn't a proper campaign shoot. It was just a second shoot. We did Kiss Girl through some lingerie in here.
Yep, and they're
so
like
if
the
Rara's
shots.
in, if she doesn't mind wearing some, we might use them.
Yep.
Of course, I don't pay for, we might use them.
Yeah.
But it was only used on social. They didn't put it on billboards or any of
Yeah,
that stuff. And then after they saw those pictures, I think, I know Chrissy, we did the Chrissy shoot and then Rara took over once Chrissy went to America. But yeah, but it is novel looking back at, because I'm back into like 12 years ago now.
Well, we found all that video footage
Oh,
last night
yeah,
of the
I am
bunnies. It was
so-
really funny.
Yeah, and this will be for Inspire, because I can't put this on YouTube, but we found all the behind the scenes, which is really shaky footage. The camera quality was poor. It might have just been shot on iPhones 12
it
years
was,
ago.
yeah.
So yeah, it's not great for nighttime, but we've got the footage behind the scenes of us doing the bunnies in the streets of Melbourne. So I've got the tennis. So everyone only sees the tennis shots as an empty tennis court, but you actually see it was a full-on. It was their finals night.
Yeah, there was
All
heaps
the
of
people
people
around, and in the behind-the-scenes footage, you see all that, and you see the president come up at the end.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I remember they were like, what's going on? And we're like, we'd like to play a game of tennis. And he's like, what, huh?
Yeah, so two naked girls with bunny heads on.
And there would have been about 30 people there, I reckon.
I was more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's all the people on the other courts came.
Yeah. And they all stopped and were just like, what the hell? No, it was a really fun night.
I'm excited to see the footage.
It's actually really cool. There was something else I found in the footage too, which it's another behind the scenes of something I've done. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, I've got to get that one out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found some really cool stuff. I found some behind the scenes of Christine Milian that I've completely forgot I had. So there's quite a few little behind the scenes that I can do some talkovers.
That'd be cool.
Because yeah, they're really cool. They're very sort of dodgy footage, but with a narration, it'll be fine.
And I feel like that's like a kind of a style that's pretty popular at the moment. Like a lot of people do that on like with TikToks and that, like it's even like my ones that I was doing when I was traveling. I just film like some stuff and then just do the
Narration
talk over the top.
yeah.
And it's so quick and easy to do. You just chop up the footage and then you just talk about what's happening as it pops up on the screen. And I feel like a lot of chefs even do that with like their YouTubes, like with their cooking channels. It's just...
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of chefs that just do the voiceover. They don't do any talking.
Yeah, personally, I find it easier because you don't have to, like, I feel like editing something where you're talking, you've got to chop it in and like make it
make
it's a
sense.
pain.
Yeah, whereas if you're just chopping up actual footage and then talking about it, it's quicker and easier.
And then you can plan what you're going to say. So
yeah,
it makes
exactly. And you
sense.
can make this and you can drop footage in where you want and turn it into a bit more of a story. Whereas if you're talking in real time, it's hard to mash it around.
Do you still have your TikTok?
I do still have it. I've been meaning to post one of my Tomorrowland ones. I finally chopped it all up and I've got it all edited. But it's just going to be a bit of a pain to do the voiceover because there's certain parts where I do have the music playing because it's not fun if you can't hear what I was listening to at the time. So
why don't you just not talk about music bits?
I'm going to, but I don't know how many seconds I've got I need to time how many seconds I've got before the music starts so I know how much I've got to...
You can't record your vocals and cut that in?
Not with it. I mean I can, but then I've got to put it on the computer and then edit it on the computer. Whereas like if the app that I have won't let me... Well, maybe it would actually. Maybe I'll play around with the app that I've got on my phone.
Yeah, don't know.
I don't know. You definitely can't do it on TikTok. Once you start the voiceover, you can't then like start and stop it. You've just got to do the...
Is that why
start
Mika's
again.
never lined up?
No, because she's doing lip syncs. I see so many people on TikTok just not getting their lip syncs lined up, and I always think, I'm like, you do know that you can just delete and start again. Like if you mess up the words, just delete it and do it again. But I see so many people just like posting these done
But
lip
maybe
sync
their
videos.
brain is like half a second at a time into their mouth. So they hear it come in, it's half a second later.
I saw a TikTok, I think it was yesterday or the day before. It was someone ragging on millennials. It was like some Gen Z ragging on millennials making TikToks and like saying like, oh, like this is like millennials doing transition videos. I was like, excuse me, don't pick on our generation. Like it's already started. They hang so much crap on us millennials.
Sorry, you millennials hang crap on us.
Yeah,
You're just getting
Gen
your
X is the
own-
only one that's
Yeah,
like
Gen X.
doesn't get picked on, which is great.
No, we get picked on. Oh, Gen X.
Yeah.
You're Gen X.
Yeah.
So when did Gen X come in?
It was like 1980 was the youngest one, and it goes to like 1960. Is it 65 or something? 80 to 65?
63.
63.
Yes, and I fall in Gen X. I'm not a baby boomer. The baby boomer, that's a whole generation different to
Yeah,
me.
my parents are baby boomers.
Yeah, but can you see there's a difference between your parents and me? No. Oh, sorry. Maybe not your mum, but your dad.
No, you're very much like my dad.
But I don't sit and watch TV.
But he gets really obsessed with things. Like
And I
as I
travel
said,
like
he's doing all his
crazy.
music and he's digitizing all his records at the moment. He's obsessed with it.
I love the savage.
Yeah, no, see, I see baby boomers as my parents.
No, I think they're a different one altogether.
Yeah, they might be like the
No.
silent generation. Yeah, I think so.
See, that was when baby boomers happened.
Oh no, hang on. What years was baby boomers?
Because they were having babies 50s and 60s.
Like after the war sort
Yeah,
of thing?
after depression. So after
okay.
depression and people could start buying houses again, that's when they started, that's where everyone had 3 kids.
Yeah.
Nobody ever had 1 kid. You weren't helping the world.
Yeah.
You had to have more
Yeah.
than what you came in with.
Okay.
And half my street back then, So are they calling baby boomers the children from the baby boomers?
Baby boomers is 1946 to 1964.
Yeah, see, that doesn't cut. Look how long a period... No, but
On
look
the
how,
internet, it must be true.
Look how long a period that is. That's on the internet. Yeah, we spoke about chat GBT. It's all control.
It must be true.
It's all control.
And then Gen X is 1965 to 1980.
Yeah, so I don't think anything changed in those 4 years between me. I'm still a 12-year-old, so it makes me... I'm a Gen X now.
No, you're a Gen Z.
A Gen
then.
Z, all right. I'm a Gen
And then
Z.
millennials is 81 to 96. And then Gen Z...
How can be millennials 96? Millennial would be to 2000.
No, it means you were growing up during the millennium.
I grew up during the millennium.
No,
You already
you
grown.
were grown.
You already grew as much as you could by then, I'm sure.
I'm certain I could have grown more.
He was still...
If I didn't smoke, I maybe got another inch out of it.
And then Gen Z is 97 to 2013. And I don't know what's after that. I find it...
2013. So there's 10-year-olds out there with no gender.
No, there would be
Generation.
something.
Yeah,
There'll be something, I just
They
don't know what
haven't
it's
named,
called.
I don't know, they
I
might
haven't
not have
named
named it
so
yet.
waiting to see how
Because
bad
they haven't
are.
grown yet, so they don't get a name yet.
I don't get a name yet.
That's all. It's lies.
No, it's not. It's on the internet. It has to be true. Everything on the internet is true.
I do not believe anything on the internet now. No, do not believe it. The amount of times I'll read something and find out it's complete crap. No.
No.
Oh, and people in Australia, Mushroom Lady got charged.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember we spoke about that a
Has she
little while.
gone to court yet?
No, she's been charged and she's
Yeah.
in jail till her hearing, which is not till next year.
Oh, that's what I meant. Like, has she
Yeah.
had a hearing yet? No.
You might have remembered from a few podcasts ago we spoke about a lady in Victoria who 3 people went to lunch. There was her and
No, I think
4 people went to lunch at hers and 3 of them died.
And one's still in a pretty messed up state in
Yeah.
hospital.
And
Her-
he's
her
out of
two-
hospital
Her
now.
2 children survived.
And she
Her
survived.
husband that she tried to kill twice before didn't come.
Didn't turn
Yeah.
up on the day, yeah.
It's all very suspect, but
Anyway,
anyway,
it's the Chinese grocery shop she bought the mushrooms from.
is that what her alibi is?
Yes,
Yeah.
she bought them in Springvale from some dried mushrooms and some Chinese.
How come no one else has died from death cap mushrooms then? Surely they weren't the only death cap mushrooms in this shop, or did she buy the only ones there?
No, because the other people buying them to get a high out of them. It's like blowfish.
What do you mean?
You can't eat death caps for a high.
No, but it's like the blowfish.
What do you mean?
The deadly fish that if the chef does it perfect, he just leaves a tiny bit of poison in it, and when you bite, it tingles all your mouth. But it's not enough to actually put
Why
your...
are people playing around with this stuff? You know how there's like plenty of...
Sorry, why are people playing around with stuff that gets you high?
No, that's not getting you high. That's mouth tingle.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that sort of
It's
high?
like roulette.
No.
It's like playing roulette, really, just for a bit of mouth tingle.
It's a mouth
Because
tingle.
you could die.
Just have some fruit tingles. You can get them at Woolies. They're like $2. That'll give you
Fruit
some...
tingles? No, don't you
Yeah.
mean the sherbet?
The fruit tingles are little like round...
They don't tingle, really.
You could get
they're
some
like
pop
sherbety.
rocks. They're pretty fun.
Pop rocks,
Pop rocks,
yeah.
yeah.
Why don't you get pop rocks? Pop rocks don't kill you. You get them some mouth tingles. Why don't you do that? Well, you
Pop
don't-
rocks.
And there's plenty of other fish you can eat. You don't have to eat that one. That's going to potentially kill you.
I think it's called fugu.
Fuku, yeah.
Fuku
Yeah,
or
it's a little
something,
bloke.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
little puffer fish.
Can't
thing.
sea urchins kill you if you eat them as well.
No, they're really nice. They
No,
look
they
gross
only
though.
kill you if you dive down and they grab
Oh,
your
I think
foot
they
and
might
don't let
spike
go.
you. They might have poisonous spikes, I'm not sure,
they're
but
poisonous.
you can eat them, they're really good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Us and our opposite tastes.
Yeah, we're completely opposite.
I'm like,
Smelly cheese? Not smelly cheese.
bland cheddar, please. Stringers.
You made the bluest cheese or the stinky wash rind.
Oh, yes. We
Halloumi.
we always know when Anne travels with us, our fridge
Smells
stinks.
like socks.
Smells like dirty socks. There were 400 different varieties of cheese, all...
Yeah, that time in
Having,
Milan, and I brought it from.
oh,
I think I brought
yes.
it from Switzerland and put it on the fridge. It stank.
So
It
gross.
was so bad.
I remember when we were in Milan in 2019, I can't remember what you got, but I just remember opening the fridge one day and I was like,
That was the cheese.
"And that is disgusting." Oh yeah, that's right, because we got the train from Switzerland
Yeah.
to Milan. Yeah, no, that was absolutely rotten. That was so
It
gross.
was so
But you
good.
bought a cheese on our last trip that went pretty off. I ended up putting it in a bin.
Did I?
Yeah, it started getting super stinky. You didn't like it. So he just left it stinking.
Well, I thought maybe you would like it. You like some stinky cheese.
The amount of things, in fact, the only thing that you didn't lately, we're going to get rained on very loud soon.
Oh no.
Oh, is it going to hail? You think?
So our sound's going to go very weird. So while the rain came down, I slit Anne's throat and we sit and watched her talk for a little bit until she bled out. Oh, she's back.
I put it in the fridge to keep cold while it rained.
You're like me.
I don't want it warm.
Yeah, I'm the same. People look at me stupid. Like in summer, I'll pull a Corona out of the fridge, take a mouthful out and put it in the freezer to make it cooler while in between sips. But then there was one of my clients, Gamble. She pulls out and lets it sit on the bench. She gets halfway through it and goes, oh, it's too warm now, and tips it down the sink and gets a new one out. Whereas Beckel, if it's just, oh, it's got alcohol in that, I'll drink it. Temperature does not matter.
This is still relatively cold.
Relatively. Talking about relative things, I learnt something I never ever knew. And it was very clever the way that Elon Musk explained it.
Oh, the batteries thing.
The batteries thing, because I've never, like everyone know, when you get a battery, you put it on charge, it charges up really quick, but then the last 10 or 5% takes forever. Have you noticed that?
I haven't noticed
It always slows down towards the end. And then with Elon Musk talking about the Tesla cars, they've got a computer in them now that says, all right, you're going to go from here to here, you need to go to these 2 charging stations, and the car knows how long to be charged. It's not going to charge you full. Here comes the rain again. Hopefully it just blows over quickly. If not...
I showed Anne because Anne couldn't believe how heavy the rain was, and I took her outside and was like, see, it's not that heavy. She's like, oh, it's just the roof. I was like, yes, it's the joys of having a tin roof in here.
Yeah, let's get... No, just don't get heavy, get lighter. Oh, you bitch. Let me look. Forced it.
Fixed it.
I forced it.
Got scared.
I got scared.
Saw you come until old man yells at Sky.
What's that from?
It's like old man yells at Sky. No, this is like my kids. I hear them mucking around when they were young. I start walking to the bedrooms, they'd go quiet. I start walking back, they'd go back to... They could hear them, so I tried to tippy-toe. No, it still went quiet. Oh...
Don't yell at my Oh, cheers.
Cheers to the old man yelling at the sky. I wish we could follow him out there with the video and film him.
It's blowing from another cloud.
Oh,
Yeah, there's practically no clouds here, but it's blowing from a cloud over there.
it's very inappropriate. It's blowing it from over there.
You and your dirty little mind. Even your underarm hairs are standing up.
No, I don't have underarm hair.
No, sorry, that's armpit. This is underarm. It's under hairs there.
Just leave my hair alone.
Hairs back in.
Leave my hairy arms alone.
At least you don't have hairy ears. No, Peter doesn't have hairy ears. So cool.
I had them freaking pulled out in Europe.
Oh yeah, in
I went back
salon in London.
I went back to there. Yeah, they did everything except.
Yeah, where they set you on fire.
Yeah, set me on fire. They did the thing on my face. Why the fuck did I do this again?
Yeah, because you were like, claustrophobic and terrified the first time.
But the shave, oh my God, he's so much better than the shave I had last time. It took 20 minutes for a shave.
Yeah, was it the same guy?
Nah, different guy.
How hairy were you?
No, it's not that. What he does, he'll
It's just with the
do a
blade.
bit with the blade and he'll feel his finger nut and do it again and come back until he gets every bit of stubble gone.
And then does it take ages to grow back because it's so
Yes.
close? Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the next time I shaved, which was like 4 or 5 days later, I did a shave, I did a proper shave where I went twice over. So if I let it get too hairy, I've got to do it twice over. Otherwise I have the odd hair stick out places.
Yeah, that's a bit like my legs.
And Rosie used to make fun of me over it and then told Beck. So that was it. I watch for the odd hair that I might leave there.
I don't
You
remember.
laughed.
I don't remember that.
You picked on me. And it affected me. I never ever spoke about your hairy armpits until...
I don't ever remember that ever.
You don't?
No?
Oh, she said it to you, and then you chuckled.
Well, I don't
It was like being raped.
It's not.
It was.
So it's
No,
just
I'm
like-
not.
You just
I'm
had to
giving
go
her-
with my hairy arm.
No, that's just life knowledge. It's not picking on.
She's gonna go home and shave her arms now. Twice.
Yeah.
She doesn't shave her
I'm going to
arms.
fly to London and get the barber to shave my arms.
He doesn't
for
shave
me.
your arm. You never shave your arms.
He will if I ask
have
him.
them
Nice.
waxed.
I'm going to go get him to shave them so carefully.
Well, I reckon if you shaved your vagina, you'd get a friggin' job at the same time. The amount you touch you afterwards.
Gross.
Gross.
That's disgusting.
Well, I don't have my vagina shaved.
Well,
You wouldn't do my
maybe
balls,
you
so I asked
should.
him.
That would be
It's gone.
dangerous.
We've got lost. Hope I don't use any of this. I hope I edit.
You're not going to.
I'm not going. Are you sure?
Fine.
I could just leave in the bad things you said and cut out all the bad things
I haven't said anything bad.
Are you sure now?
Yes.
Oh, maybe I could make stuff up. I think I've got enough voice of you that I can get AI to say something that you would never say.
Probably.
Probably. Anyway, the sun has gone.
The sun has
Yeah,
gone.
the liquid sun.
Oops. My microphone is on my stomach.
Would you leave?
Sorry.
So, sorry about. I'm so. That was.
I didn't realise.
We've heard of beaver light. That was beaver sound.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Anyway, so we're back.
Now it's quiet again.
quiet and
the
we're back.
Rain has stopped.
So let me finish before I was rudely interrupted by the rain about the way that Elon Musk, I still don't know if I like him or hate him. He's a very clever person. And I do like the way that if he gets something wrong, he admits, yeah, that I've got stuffed that up, I didn't do that right, or I got the wrong information. And I did love the way that Joe Rogan, on his last podcast, at the very end of it, congratulated him for buying Twitter to save the world. And I agree, it's like...
The world is saved.
No, just in a way of the social media is very, very left. And it's not right that I don't care whose
No, it
side
was
you're on.
left.
No, it's left.
No, you were saying it's not right. And I was like, no, it's
No, it's left. Yeah, but it's not right because it is left. It needs to be balanced. And I think... I do find that there was a lot of people complaining when he first bought it and said, oh, this has destroyed it. It's now, all that's happened is that people now are allowed to have both side opinions and they don't get banned. They only get banned if they do something like a Hitler thing or something that's wrong all round. But they're not getting banned because they have a view on Trump or Biden. They're not getting banned if they've got a view on left or right, if they've got a view on Palestine or Israel. They're not getting, everyone's allowed to have a view now, how it should be, whereas you still find there's certain words that if you type, I think even on Facebook today, if you type covert, there's a good chance you got shadow banned, which is wrong. People should be able to talk about the good and the bad thing about anything. Anyway, back onto the Musk stick. He explained how batteries work, and he said it's just like a car park. When a car park's completely empty, it's really easy to get a parking spot. So those charging can just jump into a cell. They see hundreds of cells, but as the car park fills up to 90%, you've got to drive around more and more to find that empty cell. And as it gets to 95%, as it gets to 99%, there might only be 3 cells left, but you have to drive around the whole car park to find those 3 cells to charge them. I thought that was really clever.
Is that what happens with a battery?
That's what happens
Like
with the
the
battery.
power has to drive around and find a cell.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but yeah, the power's got to find
A cell
each
to
cell to
charge.
charge,
Yeah.
like in each little area to charge.
okay.
And then it makes sense what he says is with Teslas and with a lot of other stuff, putting on something on a 20-minute charge, only charging them to 80%, doesn't take very long. But if you want to charge them to 100%, it could take 3 or 4 times longer. But you only need to charge to 80% to get to where you need to get to. So don't be so fanatical about having everything charged to 100%, which I tend to do.
Is that my iPhones? You can do a battery saver thing where it never fully charges it.
Yes.
So it doesn't charge that last little
Last
bit.
little-
Apparently it makes the battery last longer or something. I don't know.
I don't know,
what the
but
purpose is,
I think all it does is it allows you to get your battery up to nearly a fully stated charge quicker. Because it's not
Well,
looking
of
for
course,
those.
because it's not looking for the
for those
extra, but
extra
that's
bu-
just sort of...
But
I
I
thought
don't know,
that-
my new iPhone seems to go flat so much quicker. I need to check my settings. could go 2-3 days without charging, and now I'm at 2 days max and I'm running out.
Still pretty decent.
Oh, no, I'm not complaining. It's still decent. And I'm really happy with this.
How many days do you get out of your watch?
Two and a bit.
Oh, really? I get a day, but I don't know what settings I've got mine, and mine's an older version.
Well, I don't really use, although that's most likely.
But I've turned my screen off, so it's just off all the time because it just doesn't even last.
Well,
a
this
day.
is a new one, so it's mostly got a bigger
Yeah.
battery. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
it is much
I do love that on my battery now. I have a gallery of my favourite upside down pictures, and Bec's on there now. But I actually do like that, and I know it's been like 20 years since I wore a watch. I find it really helpful. I can't believe how many times you've gone, oh, it's this time, better do something. Whereas I think this one the day gets lost a bit. I don't see the time enough.
You don't check it when you're on the computer and stuff?
No, so I just don't tend to. But now it's there. I was, how much longer have I gotten forever looking at it?
That's good.
And I don't know, I'm sleeping so much better since I got it.
I'm just
I
glad.
bet you I'm going to start losing weight. Any money, I'm going to start in the scales next week.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, I'm just glad that next time we go to Apple, you won't sit there and and talk to the dude for 20 minutes about whether or not you should buy an iWatch.
I seriously thought,
That's going to save time
yeah, I know.
in our lives of you not sitting there and and ahhing and trying it on and then talking about.
I've only done that once before.
I think it's been like 3 times.
Stop judging me. I don't judge you.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I only tell other people. I never say it to you. Yeah, but it was a thing that I was seeing things that thought, oh, that could be a little bit beneficial. But am I going to wear a watch for that? Because it's so long since I've worn a watch. I used to always wear a watch, especially with fishing. My watch had the full sun. It wasn't digital like this. It was a full analog watch, but you could set up your point there and it's going to show you where the sun is. It shows all
You
of
could
that
probably
stuff.
do that on that
It had,
too.
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And it had an altimeter, so I knew how high. It also showed the change was coming, so it'd show the barometer settings. And I used to use that all the time when I was back in fishing, but that's over like 25, 30
should
years
set
You
that
ago.
up
don't really
soon.
need all that now, but you
No,
can
but
have it
then
if you
some of
want.
the other stuff that I've got on this, which I'm finding really, really handy. One of the things, if my computer goes to sleep,
Oh, it
I
wakes
can
it up.
actually,
Yeah,
it
doesn't
wakes it
when
up.
you go near it or something.
You just point the watch at your
Yeah.
computer, it wakes you.
Yeah, mine does that.
Yeah, the paying
Like it
with it's
unlocks
still a
it.
bit of a pain. I haven't worked out, do you do that, then face and do that? I'll work
I don't know.
out
I
something.
just go near mine. I think it unlocks it. I don't know. It does something.
No, I'm talking about with paying.
Or paying. I don't think I've used pay on mine.
Yeah, I've got all my cards on here. So
Yeah.
you're supposed to just be able to do that and then go click and it's paid.
You don't
But
need
I'm still going to look up. They reckon that you can come up here and start talking and it turns her on and it's not turning her on. Like me, like my wife. But I don't think my talking turns my wife on anymore. I think if I shut up, that she's happier. That's all right.
Oh my God.
Well, does talking turn Jared on?
Probably, I don't
Oh.
know.
No, you use your eyes. You got him from one side of a dance floor to the other, just with your eyes.
It wasn't one side, it was just getting him to stand up.
Well, that's a pretty big deal for Jared.
Yeah.
That's like, you couldn't get a crane to do that, so you're well done. Your eyes
He
are more
was just
powerful
being
than a
boring and
crane.
sitting down. I was like, get up and dance. So I seized my eyes, and all of a sudden he was on the D floor. I was like, yay, look at me go.
Yeah, I can't remember, someone else told me they tried the eyes and couldn't believe how well it worked. I
Yeah.
thought, it might have been Lottie. It was some other model I told, and she goes, why don't I try this? Peter keeps on talking about how powerful your eyes are.
Yeah.
I think it was Lottie. I can't remember.
It
Anyway.
does work.
All right, so what are you doing for the rest of the year? What are your plans? All right, so the first plan is Anne is a dental nurse
Yeah.
and she's an art nude model. She's not an exhibitionist, she already told you that.
Yeah.
And you can really see it. So when you work with someone like Anne, it doesn't matter how many people are in the studio, she just drops her clothes, gets naked like she's wearing clothes.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
actually
crating.
feel more comfortable with. It's really weird, but I feel more comfortable
comfortable with
without
naked.
clothes on. I don't know. It's odd.
So with Anne, she loves to travel and just shoots around the world and does things like that. But she's now, lots of people making money out of OnlyFans and things like that. And Anne, because she's not really social media savvy or really
No,
care
I
about
just-
it,
I
she
s-
found out that she had 4 days to post, otherwise she was going to lose
On my
everything.
OnlyFans, yeah, they were just going to cancel all subscriptions. Not that I had many left.
She has 7, so she's making...
And thank you to those 7. That
the
stuck
7 are
around.
there, yeah.
I appreciate it.
And it's a thing that, see, OnlyFans, and Beck and I know we have a few people on Inspire for the same reason. I just go, we really love what you do. I haven't got time to look at you Inspire, but I'm going to just support you by giving you a subscription yearly, because they say you do that much good. No, we're not asking for this from anyone else. We're just saying we do hear this. And I've heard it from a few people, even Stefania said that there was a percentage, maybe 10 or 15% of her OnlyFans, that people just say, I love what you do. I don't always have a chance to catch up. I don't care if you're posted or not, but I want to support you with a little bit of money, nearly like your UNICEF, and we're feeding a starving child.
Starving artist, yeah.
A starving artist. But I said to Anne that she has some amazing content over 20...
Yeah, if I think back, I have so much content. I just have to find it all and share it with everyone, because I've not been able to share it with everybody because it's all nude work. So... yeah, I can't put it on Facebook, can't put it on Instagram, and I would love to share it with everyone.
You've got an X account. I don't see why you aren't using that.
Oh, Twitter account. Well, I keep forgetting about it.
It's so easy to post on. You don't have to just post and walk away.
I find it a little bit confusing because I'm not that familiar with it, but I did start one.
I'll give you a lesson.
Like about a year and a half ago, and it's there, so I will start using that.
I'm definitely going to give Anne a lesson, and anybody who would like to reach out. You've got how much years worth sitting on your swollen glands?
When did I sign up?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Probably about a year and a half ago.
So how many sets do you reckon you put up, or how many? So you don't like calling it sets?
Well, it was sort of like once every 2 weeks to once a month when I was more active, and then I went travelling overseas.
So would you say you have 20 or 30?
And that's when it sort of got behind, because I've been away, been overseas, didn't take any of my hard drives. I had my first ever holiday without doing any photo shoots, which was amazing. Like, it was really nice just to have that break. So I think my mindset sort of got away from that, and then I didn't end up posting for a little while, but I will be getting back onto it. So
no, but you'd have at least 20 or 30 sets up there, wouldn't you?
Probably, yeah.
So if anyone went on today, there's a heap of your work up there.
Yeah. I think when you join, you probably can see all the past stuff, can't you?
Yeah, you must be able to, yeah. So with that, and because I'm doing a complete read-back up of 20 years of my drives.
Oh, yeah, well...
So Bec, sorry, not Bec, Anne is at my place, and we're going to, if you get time, you can go through and cull. Otherwise, I'm just going to send you a preview of everything, because a lot of the stuff is good enough not even be retouched. I think a lot of people rather see stuff unretouched.
Yeah, so on my OnlyFans was more for just raw stuff, whatever I've got that I want to share. It doesn't have to be retouched, obviously with permission by the photographers, I'll put it up. But I have a Patreon, and the Patreon was more like very polished work. I might just put 1 to maybe 5 maximum photos of each, very polished photo sets. But that wasn't very often, and I only just realised I still have a Patreon site, which I thought shut down. I got an email today saying I still have one. So
well, the other thing we'll do,
I might keep that up as well.
In our description, we'll put a link to. There's 2 videos on YouTube that we've done. We've done the one with what you call stripper on mushrooms.
Oh yeah, that, and the
which is a stop frame. It's every single frame from a shoot. Didn't remove any frame. It's fully unedited, except the very final frame where it twists to the final edit picture, but every other frame was unedited.
Yeah, no, that was really
good. And then there was the one...
Peter wrote the music for that one, so it's really fun.
And then there was the one we filmed in here, which went from...
Which was sort of like...
dubstep through to psytrance through to whatever.
Yeah, and then through to Crazy Bunny. With no clothes on. It's really weird.
My mind is a little bit... But we'll put links, but the only thing is, for the link to work, you must be signed in to YouTube, because YouTube lists them as R-rated, which means you must have an account, unfortunately. But one thing's annoying me. I didn't think they spread stuff that's listed as R-rated, but then Stefania's shoot, we did a shoot in here and a shoot naked on the streets around semi-trailers and things like that. We censored it, but we didn't censor enough because YouTube still said, nah, it's inappropriate.
Yeah, but maybe it was her name.
It could have been. But everything, in fact, everything I've put up with her has been flagged.
Yeah, I reckon it's her name
or
something.
But anyway, it had 70,000 views in the last 28 days. Well, we're not picking up a cent, but YouTube are holding people on their platform. This is rude of them. Mm-hmm. I'm certain there's companies out there, all right, Coca-Cola and Nike mightn't, but there's hundreds of companies out there that would be happy to sponsor, happy to have their ads playing on something that's for adults only. There's hundreds of companies. All the betting companies would not have a problem with 18 and over because they're selling stuff for 18 and over.
They do
Or
better,
alcoholic. I don't know if alcohol companies are allowed to post on social media. Maybe they're not allowed.
Maybe they're not even allowed to advertise.
Cocaine companies allowed to advertise
I
on?
don't know, but like you remember cigarette companies were banned from advertising a long time ago?
Yeah, but from social media as
Or just
well?
from I guess in general.
I think alcohol is allowed to be advertised. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
No,
Budweiser
I guess it does.
They get, that's how
Yeah,
Budweiser
alcohol
ended
is-
up nearly bankrupt.
Yeah.
Putting,
So I'm pretty sure that's allowed.
Alcohol is, because that's where I saw that donut martini, the donutini ad on the
donutini.
Dan Murphy's
Oh,
ad.
and there's plenty of stuff on YouTube with cocktail making. And
Yeah.
most of them are horrible. I watch them and just think, and I wouldn't even
I
drink
want
that.
to try the donutini.
Yeah, we didn't get to make the first cut because of the sound not being on, but I said that I'm going to make a drink that I saw on TikTok, which is meant to taste like a cinnamon jam donut, and it is fireball and creamy soda. But is creamy soda an Australian thing? I think it is.
I think it is. It's the brown one that tastes like
Well,
vanilla.
this one was with the red one.
Isn't
Okay.
sorry?
But they taste the
isn't
same,
no
right? Yeah.
isn't
They taste
no there's
different,
another
do they?
there's another name for it in America. Same thing, different name. It's like our sarsaparilla they call root beer.
Is that what? No, I thought root beer was like ginger beer.
Oh, is it?
No, root beer is sarsaparilla.
Sarsaparilla.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
except
really
they do.
gross.
I think they. I love sarsaparilla.
I don't even know. Because it tastes like Southern Comfort. Or
No,
whatever.
well,
I don't know.
Sarsaparilla's gross.
We'd go to like when we were young, caravanning our Christmas holidays, getting killed by our dad towing a caravan. He didn't know how to tow properly, so it would always be like the night before going anywhere. I wouldn't sleep. It's like, how am I going to die tomorrow?
Oh, really?
But no,
I-
sorry, I didn't know you finished.
No, you
No,
butt
no,
in.
no, no,
I'm
no,
used
go,
to you
go,
killing
go,
my.
go,
go,
just
go.
No,
Come and
go.
finish.
No, go.
Everyone's waiting for you.
Go.
See, she does this all the time. I've forgotten the spot.
You were talking
Caravan.
about sarsaparilla and caravan parks.
Oh yes, no, it wasn't parks. It was on the way to the parks. So our trip from hell. Every single trip, there's always a problem. We'd take out half a petrol pump with the caravan. Lost brakes down this Kama Pass, which is 5 kilometres downhill, and lost brakes halfway down. It always managed to find something. Mum, in the later years, Mum's actually said she was petrified for a week before we went on Christmas holidays. Anyway, we would always stop for a counter lunch at a little country pub somewhere, and all us 3 kids, all we wanted was a sarsaparilla. And Dad used to go, it's squash beetles, don't you? And we said, I don't care.
Tastes like squash beetles.
Yeah, I know, I love it. Sparkling
It's
squash.
disgusting.
It's like squash
It's
beetles.
like medicine.
It's lovely.
It
So what were you
is.
going to say?
I was going to say they do have creamy soda
What's
elsewhere.
it called?
Just cream soda.
I thought they had a different name in
No,
America.
I remember there's a brand in America called A&W, and they have a brown can. I've had it before. It's really nice. It's really vanilla-y and sweet. But that's what our brown one is here. But we've also got another cream soda here that's...
Creamy cherry soda.
No, it's still called creamy soda, but it's a red one, and it's a bit more like raspberry flavour. It's like vanilla
Yeah, it's a bit
raspberry.
more
I don't know if I
raspberry,
know
but
that
I like
one.
the brown one.
I like the brown one as well, but
Yeah.
this one was made with the red one, so it's a
Yeah.
bit more raspberry, and so that with
so
the
that's
fireball.
the jammy flavour.
Yeah, so that with the fireball is meant to be like a cinnamon jam donut.
So in a couple of podcasts, because our next podcast we're away, or next couple we're away, why don't the next one we can make mixed drinks in a bar?
Yeah, sounds
Have a
good.
cocktail making.
I saw another one on TikTok that I wanted to make. I think the guy called it the Mirage because it just looks like, honestly, just like a glass of water with a dehydrated orange. And he used a big ball of ice, like the ones that you use, like the round
I have
one.
those.
He put that in there, and then you're going to be like, yuck, yuck.
No,
Oh, that's disgusting.
no. Why don't you save it for the thing and you can make it? And I'll taste it.
Well, we need to buy a lot of things because I don't think you've got coconut rum.
Yes.
You don't have coconut rum.
Isn't it?
Not coconut rum, sorry, coconut tequila.
Oh, who would do coconut
It's
tequila?
delicious.
I should just
Never
come to
heard
my
of-
place and have a cocktail making one because we've got a whole bar of
Yeah,
all
so
sorts of
you've
things.
got
need
a
coconut
bigger
tequila.
bar than
Have you
me.
not- well, it's
I've got a
probably a
whole
lot
heap
of-
of shelves
yeah,
that
but
you don't
you've got
see.
lots of really expensive
No,
tequilas
all the
and
other stuff
I've got
is
a lot of just
downstairs.
random cheap cocktail
Yeah,
making
I've got all
stuff.
that Blue Lagoon shit and that too.
Oh no, this had, so I think it was coconut
we can
tequila,
go shopping beforehand. How's that?
vodka, peach schnapps, vanilla schnapps,
Well, I've got
regular
peach, I've got
tequila,
peach and vanilla schnapps.
and triple sec.
I got triple
Oh,
sec.
that sounds really nice.
And then just a dehydrated orange.
I have that too. See, everything except the
Can we do that
coconut.
when we go back to your place?
I don't have the coconut tequila. Never heard of coconut tequila.
It's so good. 1800 coconut tequila.
does it-
1800.
I think Patron does it, but you don't like Patron.
Well, is that the right done?
Maybe.
No, I think we're
You had two.
short of done.
I did it off here.
Oh,
I paused it and everything.
you paused it and everything?
We can keep going.
You
if
becked
you want.
it?
Yeah, we can keep going if you
Well, I
want.
was just going to finish with, because I do want to do some of our cooking.
Mm-hmm.
But my pizza dough is going to be the hardest one because I have to make like 6 doughs beforehand. No, 3 doughs beforehand. Well, I have to make the first part and that goes in the fridge for a day. The second part goes in the fridge for a day, then the third part. So I have to have those 2 other backups at each stage. So I can just pull out, you follow me?
Do you need to?
So you can be like, this is what I prepared earlier, and this is what I prepared earlier than this. And this is
Well,
what I
yeah,
prepared.
because they are 3 completely different stages.
But do
And-
everyone need to see that?
Yeah, because you've got to mix the dough. This is going to be the funniest thing. The stickiest dough in the world.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you'll be able to time it, and it's not like the dough's going to go to waste anyways.
No, I'll just put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
I've already proven it works perfect in the freezer.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
Yes.
All right, so next week we're coming live from not live, but
Not live. We'll be in Port Douglas.
comatized in Port Douglas.
Comatized? What do you mean?
Humidity and alcohol.
Yes, we'll be in Port Douglas next week.
We could lick toads and see if that works.
No.
It works on The Simpsons.
Well, I guess we were referencing The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Lick toads, an old man yells at the sky.
Yeah, Port Douglas, we're doing a rec for next year. We're thinking seriously about a 5-day workshop up in tropical North Queensland and into the native bush and then into some beautiful freshwater pools. So Beck and I have to do all this hard work up there.
And find some spots and
That's
see
right.
if it's going to be feasible, see if we
Feasible.
can speak to accommodation and stuff.
Because people can fly direct into Cairns. They have direct international flights to Cairns.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll look at that. And we're seriously looking, we're definitely going to do an Eatington next year. Eatington, a 5-day in Eatington.
Mm-hmm.
And we are seriously looking at maybe doing a 5-day in Hawaii.
I'll be there, 100%.
We're seriously about that.
Yeah, I think if we can't do a recce, we'll do it online recce.
Okay.
I think there's enough people that can help us.
Yeah. I just get worried about too much tropicalness, mainly for you.
There's not too much tropicalness in Hawaii.
No, but if we go the time I'm thinking about, we're out of the really bad humidity.
Okay. All right.
And if we do April in Port Douglas, you're away from the bad humidity.
Okay. Sounds good.
We could only do Mexico at Christmas time, and I don't think I want to go there at Christmas time.
I also just think it'd be a bit too dangerous with having people out with a bunch of gear on beaches and stuff like that.
Yeah, it didn't. I had as much. This would be cool as if we did something in Bali. Like it just doesn't. Like you can do a little bit, but it's not comfortable and it's not photographic.
And we don't have any models over there. We'd have to fly the
And
models
the
in.
beaches, even though in all the pamphlets they look good, they're pretty disgusting, dirty, washed up, dirty water, no
Smell
palm
bad.
trees on the beach,
Smelt bad.
Smelt
and
bad.
the rain's coming back.
and the rain's coming back. So we should wrap it up. Goodbye. See ya.
Bye, guys.